Hey, Sam here from guitar.com. I'm with Michael at Yamaha, and we're taking a look at the new Line 6 Pod Go. So, Michael, this is a new product for you this year. How does this compare to other products in the Helix range?
So when we originally announced the original Red Bean pod back in '99, it was really special because it was really the first time you could take really great sounding guitar tones in a super compact, really easy to use, really immediate type of experience and take it to a studio or take it to your rehearsal space. And then over the years, pod, as we know it, got more complicated, more powerful, and more flagshipy and that sort of thing, and to the point where it wasn't really pod anymore. And so people thought it was something it wasn't. So then when we switched to Helix and HX, it was a no holds barred flagship kitchen sink type of product. So when we were looking at what we might replace HD 500 with, we wanted to return back to the roots. So we wanted to go back to the original pod, find out what made it easy to use, what made it immediate, what made it portable and fun, and that's Pod Go. Now, it requires kind of stripping away some of the superfluous, tweaky power user functionality and I/O that you're going to find in Helix and HX products, but that also allows us to get the price point down to $449 US MAP. So for example, it doesn't have CapSense switches. It doesn't have VDI or L6 Link or SPDIF or that kind of stuff. So it was really about distilling what makes pods so easy to use and great, but then we didn't want to skimp on any sound quality, so we made sure that all of the models were HX, taken from Helix. It doesn't get everyone. It's missing 3 effects that didn't quite fit, and there's some rules like all distortions have to be mono, stuff like that. But for the most part, sonically it's identical to Helix.
So is it more of like a stripped down version, or even an older brother of the floor pod?
I'd say it's the spiritual successor to the original Bean on the floor, with a bunch of goodies pulled in from Helix land, like snapshots and reamping and pedal edit mode and things like that. So
is this your new flagship product for the pod range then?
it is the only pod that we've made in 10 years, like brand new pod design in 10 years. So it's very different from what we've done pod-wise, but it's still meant to convey that immediacy and that ease of use and that portability that made the original Bean so special.
Right, thanks very much. Thank you. Read more from this on guitar.com.